All right, to close out here, this is SummerSlam Night 2 predictions. So I'll be going over all the matches on Night 2 of SummerSlam. Now, this TLC tag team match has me really intrigued. All of the respective tag teams on the Blue Brand of Friday Night SmackDown will be participating in a WWE Tag Team Title TLC match. Now, it is actually awesome that all 6 tag teams on Friday Night SmackDown are a part of this tag team TLC match, and rightfully so. The SmackDown's tag team division has truly carried tag team wrestling in the WWE all year long. Compared to what Monday Night Raw has been doing in the tag team scene, compared to what NXT has been doing in the tag team scene, respectfully, we should have got a TLC match on either Night 1 or Night 2 of WrestleMania 41, but it was gifted instead to the New Day versus the Viking Raiders for the World Tag Team titles instead. We got bamboozled. And now we get what is rightfully ours, a TLC tag team match for the SmackDown or for the WWE tag team titles. I'm getting a little carried away here because this makes me excited because I've always been advocating, I should say, for the SmackDown tag team division. And I think it's actually a pretty cool fact here that they're actually giving us a TLC tag team title match on the 25th anniversary of the SummerSlam 2000 match that was actually headlined by tag teams of the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, the work that they did in the early 2000s for the tag team scene. So I think that's pretty cool. I think this is going to be a really good match. Insane spots, creative ladder spots. I'm going to go with a wild card team. I'm going to go with Andrade and Rey Fenix to win the WWE tag team titles here. I could pick Fraxium, but I want to go with the oddball team of Andrade and Rey Fenix to become the new WWE, I keep saying SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but new WWE Tag Team Champions. Next match on the card, you'll be getting Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the United States Championship. Now, this is going to be a fitting way to end the rivalry between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I would have liked it better if it was a Bloodline rules match, because you have outside interference with the Bloodline, but I'll take the steel cage match to finally end the rivalry between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. I think this should be a fun match, but I will say the Bloodline storylines are getting really repetitive and old without having Roman Reigns in the picture, the real Tribal Chief, who did win that Tribal Chief match against Solo Sikoa on the Raw Netflix premiere episode in January. So why are we still going on with the Bloodline storylines? But I will say that Jacob Fatu is going to win the United States Championship and win the steel cage match and end the rivalry between himself and Solo Sikoa. Next match, you'll have Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, I have to say, these women have busted their ass to make this the most important women's storyline in women's wrestling in the calendar year 2025 across the board and across all promotions. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria, starting it off with Becky Lynch being Lyra Valkyria's tag team partner for WrestleMania. Fast forward, they lose the tag team titles 24 hours later with Becky Lynch turning heel and turning on Lyra Valkyria. Fast forward to the Backlash match. Lyra Valkyria beats Becky Lynch again by a roll-up pin. Fast forward to Money in the Bank. Becky Lynch defeats Lyra Valkyria by a roll-up pin to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Then, fast forward to Evolution. Becky Lynch defeats Bayley, the woman she attacked, and Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, the rivalry comes to an end at SummerSlam for the Women's IC title. I think could possibly steal Night 2. They're going to give us everything they had. The storyline has been good. The promo battles have been good. The wrestling matches have been good. It's all going to end at SummerSlam. I think Lyra Valkyria is going to defeat Becky Lynch to win back the Women's Intercontinental Championship and establish herself as one of the future pillars of the women's division. Should be a really fun match. But give me Lyra Valkyria to defeat Becky Lynch. Now next, you will see Naomi defend her newly won women's world title against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a triple threat match. Now, Naomi pulled a big swerve on us because we all thought she was going to cash in possibly on Jade Cargill and the Tiffany Stratton match on the blue brand of SmackDown for night 1 of SummerSlam, but she cashed in and spoiled the plans of Rhea Ripley winning the Women's World title, finally defeating Io Sky, and she cashed in the main event of Evolution. Brilliant cash-in, one of the best cash-ins that I've seen in recent memory to win the Women's World title, and damn right she deserves it. She's been busting her ass for years. Her work in WWE, leaving the WWE, go to TNA, revolutionize herself as a main event talent, coming back to WWE, has struck gold with this proceed with caution heel persona. I think it's going to be a fun triple threat match, but I think it's going to be Naomi that pins Io Sky to retain the Women's World title, still making Rhea Ripley look strong. And what's the next pay-per-view? PLE. Clash at Paris. We'll see Naomi defend the title against Stephanie Valkyrie at the next PLE event. Next, we have Dominic Mysterio defending the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. I have liked the storyline of AJ Styles pursuing this match with all means necessary to finally face Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. And we were supposed to get this match in June, but it didn't happen because Dominic Mysterio was not medically cleared to wrestle at Night of Champions. So we'll get this match finally between Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. I think the in-ring wrestling is going to be great. I think they're going to feed off the WWE Universe at MetLife Stadium. I think this is going to be a fun match. I think AJ Styles is going to win the Intercontinental Championship, but I do believe this could be the moment where Finn Balor accidentally cost Dominic Mysterio the Intercontinental Championship, trying to assist him to retain the title if something goes wrong, or Finn Balor finally gets his get back, not forgetting the fact that Dominic Mysterio did pin him at WrestleMania 41 Night 2 to win the Intercontinental Championship. He turns his back on Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio is officially exiled and kicked out of the Judgment Day, with AJ Styles cleaning up the scraps to win the Intercontinental Championship. And in the main event of SummerSlam Night 2, you will see John Cena defend the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes in a street fight. Now, I do believe this could be a really fun, entertaining main event. A street fight is very appropriate for how the first fight ended with John Cena cheating, hitting a low blow on Cody Rhodes, and then bashing his skull in with the WWE Championship, and assisted by Travis Scott to win his 17th WWE World Championship, breaking the all-time record that the Nature Boy Ric Flair had. Meanwhile, for Cody Rhodes, this is revenge. He did pin John Cena in that tag team match when he teamed up with Jey Uso and defeated the team of John Cena and Logan Paul at Money in the Bank. He did defeat Randy Orton in the King of the Ring tournament. Now has come full circle for Cody Rhodes to possibly win back the WWE Championship and rewrite his wrong, as he lost the WWE Championship to John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 41 Night 2. This is going to be a fun match. I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes to win, but a lot of people are thinking Cody's going to turn heel. Unless The Rock, that bald fraud Dwayne Johnson, comes to work for the WWE, I don't see the heel turn happening. I don't see Cody Rhodes joining Seth Rollins' faction, so I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel. I think he's still going to be that beloved babyface. And I think he's going to defeat John Cena clean to win back the WWE Championship in this street fight. But I do believe this could lead to John Cena eventually turning babyface again and going back to his old ways before retirement. But that is my WWE SummerSlam Night 2 predictions. That is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.